What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So yeah, we're digging through Shakedown Trials, working towards the Lugdunum and the Rhode Island eventually. Next, we're in the middle of Shakedown Trials 1, where we can do 50,000 HP damage to ships by setting fire, or we can get 500 ribbons. I'll be honest, the fire one's more appealing to me right now. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little Wartails, woo, woohoo. Kind of like DuckTales, I don't know. Thumbs up the video if you get the reference. If you don't, no worries. Wartails, we'll do Grasse, I guess. It's got some good fire setting potential, right? Let's see. 13% fire setting chance. And how often do the guns reload? I mean, if we can get a cookie jar, I think that's gonna be the ticket. Cookie jar, right? We could do that. So guns reload 13.8 seconds. Not as fast as I thought. I thought this was like a super fast reloader. The Furutaka. Guns reload 13.5 seconds. 18% fire setting chance. Man, the main battery. The dispersion sucks. Do we have a thing here for dispersion? We do, but then the turrets will go really slow. 20% slower. Let's see what time. How much time does that make a difference? Turret 20% slower is going to be what, 6 seconds? It's 36 seconds. We'll take the extra 6 seconds. I'd rather have the grouping. And like when it comes to modules, I'll show you. So modules in slot 1 and slot 2, I feel like are pretty inexpensive. So I always sell those, but modules in 3 and 4 are a couple million silver each. And so if I have the doubloons, I will usually pay the 25 doubloons to uninstall them, especially the slot 4, because most of them cost like 3 million silver. I mean, if you sell it, it's actually only 1.5 million for the new one because you're selling the old one. But anyway, random mortale. We definitely need a tier 4, so I forgot about that. We need our filter to be tier 4 and higher now since we're in Shakedown Trials. But Furutaka is that. And we're almost to the Aoba. We need 9,000 for the Aoba. And what am I thinking? Makawa. We already have fire setting. Do we have any fire setting commanders? Like, there are some fire, that help you with fire starting, but I don't think we have any of them. I mean, we have HE shell damage, but we don't have like how many fires it's going to cause, right? Risk of catching fire to your own ship is reduced, but not risk of causing fire. None of our commanders have that currently. So we'll go with what we have. And we're doing Wartails, baby. Woo! I never really watched DuckTales that much. I did watch it a few times. Yeah, I did watch it some. I much preferred Animaniacs at the time. I really enjoyed my Animaniacs. Similar kind of vibes, I think, overall. Animaniacs was my jam. And I was a little older by the time Animaniacs, DuckTales, those kinds of things came out. And I guess maybe I just didn't get into DuckTales because maybe on DuckTales I don't think we had the channel or something like that. I think it was like on Disney Channel or something like that, and I didn't watch that a lot. And Animaniacs was on regular TV. I think that's probably why. My family, we had cable on and off when I was growing up, so I wasn't the richest kid in the neighborhood. So we had mostly over-the-air TV. Sometimes, but my friends had, cable and stuff, so I'd go watch it over there. But a show that's like on all the time, like DuckTales. I mean, I think DuckTales was on regular network TV a little bit, but I think it was more like Disney stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, hell, it was probably 40 years ago. So there's There's that little destroyer. Let's see if we can get him. Let's slow down here a bit. I wonder if the damage has to be from, I guess damage has to be from fire, right? Which means, because that Karlsruhe just put out my fire that I set on it. So I gotta set on my fire again. And it's like a 1 in 5 chance, a little less than 1 in 5 chance that I set a fire, 1 in 5 shells hit. And then depending on their fire reduction as well. I missed the Kaiser there. Oh, where's the fire? I have one fire set, 13 shells hit. Oops. Sorry about that shit. We would have been better off going for the ribbons. Oh, the ribbons won't count from here because it's... Darn it. Oh well. Next match we'll go back to standard if we still need this. If we still need this thing. We'll set fires and we'll try to earn ribbons or whatever. Because the fires from standard will count towards this. You know, it's either one. You can either do this to accomplish a mission or that. Anyway. I was thinking we'd get Cookie Jar though, so Cookie Jar would be setting tons of fires and get a lot of fire damage. Instead we got Hidden Snake. Hidden Snake is okay, it's not tons of damage, right? Not tons of damage. Damn. Somebody set smoke there? I'm completely missing the smoke. No fires. Still only one fire. So. Let's start going after the Kaiser. Kaiser Soze. Kaiser Soze. I don't remember any of the other lines from the movie. It's been so long. I do remember Kaiser Soze and Kevin Spacey. I think Kevin Spacey got like deplatformed and stuff like during COVID and stuff, I think, right? Or maybe it was even before that. I think there were some issues. Me Too movement or something. Me Too movement, that's it. So maybe I shouldn't be saying his name. He's kind of creepy. Kaiser put out our fire already? Fire was hard to set on me. We're gonna go put it out? Ungrateful, man. Ungrateful. Did we get another one? We did. We've gotten 4 so far. Now he's on fire. Should I set another one on you? Just for shits and giggles? I was watching a video earlier today about those little, I don't know, what do you call them? Catchphrases? Things like that. And how people sometimes get them wrong and mispronounce something. I forget, they said one that was like pretty obvious, but basically it's just a matter of people like hearing the phrase wrong, and then so they start using it wrong. Is it called an egg? Eggs? I don't know. Anyway, let me talk about something a little easier to talk about. Something that I don't really know that much about either, but we're going to explore together. And that's CES 2006. 2026. Not 2006. CES 2006 was 20 years ago. No, 2026. I have watched a few videos about like some of the items from there. And I thought, hey, why not? Instead of talking about AI and how scary it is, maybe we could talk something a little lighter. So yeah, I saw a few of the things from there. Let me know in the comments like what you thought was cool and stuff. I'll let you know. Like, damn, we forgot 2 ships over here. What the hell? You gotta get these guys and fucking take them out. Can't just let them sit there and do whatever they want. Kaiser's not on fire anymore. We gotta shoot him. And they're just sitting there broadside to him. Yeah, so one of the first things that I saw that like I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I know there's what is it called? The Samsung has kind of something similar. It's called like a picture or a frame or something like that TV. But the LG had this thing called the Wallpaper TV. And this freaking TV is literally 9 millimeters thick at its thickest point. 9 millimeters. That is like a third of an inch. A third of an inch. It's like crazy. It's a little more than a third of an inch, but less than a half for sure. Let's see, 24 millimeters or 25.4 millimeters would be an inch, I believe. Is that right? Because 2.54 centimeters is an inch. So yeah, 25.4 millimeters. So yeah, not quite a third, or just over a third. Not quite a third of an inch. I guess a little bit more than that. Between a third and a half. What would that be? 2/6 or 3/6? No, 3/6 would be a half. Fuck. 2/6 would be friggin' a third. I'm not even gonna think about that anymore. Sorry. I'm trying to convert fractions while I'm playing a game. Not a good move. Anyway, come on. Come on, Chungking. We want to catch you on fire. Fire, fire, fire. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. They have everything is wireless to the TV, of course, except for power. You have to get power to it. But like everything else, all of the cables, all the HDMI, all the video, everything is all wireless. You essentially put a box and you connect all your shit up to the box instead of the back of the TV. And so it kind of apparently mounts onto the wall like a wallpaper almost, you know, and it's just flush against the wall. Apparently you can hang it up with like magnets or like, you know, special mount thing, but like it's basically meant to mount it flush to the wall. And unlike, you know, some of these other TV, they're close to the wall, but they're not straight up flush. And this thing mounts pretty flush to the wall, which I thought was kind of cool. So yeah, there was that. It's super expensive. Super duper expensive. I mean, is it practical for the kind of money that, well, I mean, at least for me, for the kind of money that they're talking? I don't know. I would probably say, for me, it's not. Like I'm a cheap buyer of TVs. I think that the cheap-ass TVs work well enough for me. I think my living room TV, I kind of get a nice TV, and then the rest of the TVs in my house, I have too many TVs in my house, to be honest. So all of those are like the cheapest, whatever is the absolute cheapest. And I don't worry about what technology's in them because I don't use the TVs. Like the TV becomes a monitor to me. Like I use Apple TV box that I connect to it to do all my streaming and stuff. I don't use the TV itself. So never use the TV itself. Because those TVs, you know, it used to be that they were good, but nowadays they're collecting all the data on you just like everything else. And I mean, is the box collecting information on you? Well, yeah, but I'll tell you, I have a Roku TV at home, and it has literally, when I had my Apple TV hooked up to it, it said your Apple TV, the Roku TV actually knew what was playing from the Apple TV on the TV itself. Like, it knew that I was watching something via Apple TV and asked me if I wanted to watch it on the Roku instead, because it's a Roku TV, right? And I don't use that functionality. And I immediately disconnected it from the internet. It's never been connected again. I will never connect it again. Like, that was, I mean, like, it's logging everything that not only I'm watching on you know, just Roku TV, but everything I'm watching on other devices. And you know, if it knows and it's asking you questions about it, you know, it's sending all of that data back to Roku, which is, you know, they make their money. That's what it is. I didn't take a look at the missions. We didn't cause 50,000 HP of damage to ships by fire, but we did a pretty good job. We're at 32,000. But I think that maybe getting ribbons is maybe better. How many ribbons have we gotten so far? Damn it. Sometimes I go through these menus so fast, and we got 139 out of 500. Let's go back to standard. We can do ribbons and fires at the same time. Grasse, yeah, we'll play Grasse. Or we could go for one of the fire torpedo boats. I think our chances are better off going with a cruiser, fire starting cruiser, Grasse, Furutaka. We could have played Agano. That's a fire starting cruiser as well. Yep. So yeah, you know, it does 4K. You know, that TV, I think I read something that said that it was like, it gives it that floating art vibe because, like, you can have it there and, like, no cords going to it. It's just, you know, there's like one discrete cord that goes, and so it's like art on the wall kind of thing. And it's very similar to, I think Samsung has the frame concept or whatever they want to call it. So yeah, basically very little frame or bezel showing at all. Yeah, kind of cool. Let's see. Marketing Performances said they can do that TV, that Wallpaper TV, could do 4K at 165 hertz refresh rate. It's NVIDIA G-Sync compatible and AMD FreeSync Premium, and 0.1 millisecond response time for lag-free immersive gaming. Now, that's what the marketing materials say. This thing is a wireless connection. I don't know how it connects, you know, from that box to the TV. I don't know that they disclose that. I would expect some latency there. Maybe not. But I would expect some latency there. It also has built-in speakers, right? So I don't know how on a 9mm thick TV you got speakers, but they gotta sound like iPhone speakers, if I had to guess, because I mean, I'm looking at my iPhone. Maybe the iPhone's like 5 or 6 millimeters thick, so probably double as thick as an iPhone, so maybe a little better, like an older iPhone and the speakers. I'm spotted. Nous avons été détectés. That destroyer's like here in the island somewhere. Oh, there's a cruiser. Fascinator. Yeah, that destroyer's over here in the island somewhere. See, we didn't even look. We got the Fushun and the Terrible. Why would somebody be using that ship? It's so terrible. Just kidding. Dad joke. Yeah, so I don't know if I believe the whole it's going to be, you know, I mean, maybe it is. There's a carrier. Who's the carrier? Ranger. I see a lot of Rangers. In my experience, the Ranger is the easiest carrier to play. The torpedoes are a little slow, but you can release them pretty close to like the ship. There it is. There's a terrible. Oh. Come on, let's avoid that. Oh, we did. Oh, it's got torpedoes on the other side, so I gotta watch. His engine is not working. His engine is out. He's gonna die. Bye. Nice. Got rid of the destroyer. I gotta turn around. Glass and Air is trying to hit us, but I'm worried about California. Its turrets are turning. I need to turn before it can shoot us. Not too worried about the Glass and Air. Oh, go. Oh, fuck. One shot, dude. Wow. Oh, my God. Holy crap. Holy shit. Man, he just fucking one-shot us. Like, seriously, he hit us with one shell. Damn. Well, we got a few ribbons there. We didn't get a whole lot. Damn. I knew the California man. I was like, we got to turn before his fucking turrets traverse. We got to fucking turn. Holy crap. Well, that sucks. What is Belarus got on some main battery? Fire starting chance on the HE shells. 16%. What about the Agano? 14%. Not as good as the Furutaka, but it reloads faster. 8.5 second reload. Let's do Agano. Oh no. Well, we do want some fire starting chance, but we also want ribbons. Okay. But fire starting chance still counts. Okay. I'm trying to get the shit ready in my head. Yep. Oh yeah, the TV. Apparently, they didn't put a price on it, but they said that it's going to be similar to like the previous. So this is kind of a reboot of this concept that they had apparently like back in 2000 or 2019. I don't remember. I guess they started in 2017. I see in my notes. So, and back then they were, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. So I think they're looking at about 13,000 is what people are estimating that this thing is going to cost. Between, you know, $7,000 and $13,000, which is pretty hefty price tag for a TV. And they only have it in 77 or 83 inch. I mean, those are big. They're not the 90 inch stuff. I mean, I'm thinking if it's that thin, like I want it on my whole wall, but I mean, 77 and 83 inch is big, but like I have like a 65-inch TV, I think, in my living room. So 77 is pretty big. I think it would fit on my living room, but I'm not gonna spend $10,000 on a television. I'm just not. Like, it's not that important to me, TV. So, I mean, I like them. They're nice, but no thanks. And to be honest, I think the Samsung is pretty expensive too, but it's definitely not that. It's definitely less money than $10,000 or $15,000. If I remember right, a long time ago it was like $5,000. If I had to, somehow I think maybe, and it might be smaller. I don't know, but for some reason $5,000 was sticking out in my mind. Let's see if we can light the Bayern on fire. I need to turn out first so I don't get devstruck. How long are? Oh, we have some good torpedoes. Forgot. Boy, all their battleships are coming for Charlie. We're gonna kite all down. Do we have 360 turret traverse? Oh, nice. I didn't realize that this ship had 360-degree guns. That makes it nice. But we're already out of range. He didn't chase us. We got a destroyer going in the cap. Which sucks because where's our destroyer? Oh, already an alpha cap. Oh, that's not so bad. I just wish you were spotting a little bit. Ah, there, we're spotted. I've got to turn around because I'm going to get shot and I can't shoot anybody. I don't have the range. There comes the bullets. Polaris down there. Trying to hide, see if we can get some rounds on him. Yeah, I hate when you have a destroyer out there and you can't see him. And he's just sitting out there in the middle of Charlie, capping. Oh shit, the Dunkerque is shooting at us again. Damn you, Dunkerque. Damn. Those shells hurt, dude. Somebody's shooting over the mountain at us now. Where'd our destroyer go? Oh, he's down there taking care of the freaking carrier. The most important job. You know how I feel about that. Get over there. Come on. I swear to God. People play Destroyer that have no business playing Destroyer sometimes. No sense of team, no sense of like, hey, let's just do their own thing. Come on, ship. I'm looking at that battleship that's down to the southwest of Bravo with the mini-map. You can't see him right now, but he's headed towards Bravo. Freaking Farragut. Oh, yeah, now you're dead. Nice one, Farragut. Did you even get any kills? One. You got one of those 2 kills. Nice. We don't have smoke, so we're going to be going up against the battleship. I need to turn out. We're going to kite away from this guy. He's going to be appearing around the corner. In a second. Maybe. There he is. Shit. Well, we just got fucking dev struck by that guy too. God damn it. I was trying to get some fucking torpedoes going. Oh, it's getting sweaty tonight, huh? Well, we're in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, the 11th. Is it the 11th? Yeah, 11th. I need to start uploading my last video. I got started late. Safari. Let me let's see where we stand. We don't. That match isn't over yet, but the other match should be done. No, maybe that's not. Neither one of those matches is fucking done. We died that early in that first match. No, it's done. We just got nothing from it with the Grasse. We should have gotten some freaking ribbons. Did we earn that few ribbons? 183 ribbons is about what we had when we started. Did I do something wrong? Get 500 ribbons. 34,000 fires is about what we had to begin with. I swear. Am I like going crazy here? Or am I like losing my mind? Huh. I think I might be losing my mind. Alright. I'm sick of other people playing Destroyer, so I'm going to play Destroyer. I swear, like if we didn't get any points for any ribbons, like we got some ribbons, I don't know. I mean, it should count. I don't know how it's not counting those ribbons. Is it like certain ribbons that we have at the end? It just said ribbons. Ay, ay, ay. Another thing that I saw just briefly at the CES, just from YouTube videos that I was watching and stuff, you know, highlighting some of the best things or whatever. They have these Lenovo laptops that are coming out that have screens that will unroll, right? So you have a normal size screen and then you hit a button and say that you want it to be like super widescreen or super tall screen. One of the, like you either buy one model that will go super wide or you buy a different model that'll go super tall. It's not like you pick with the same computer. It's like you buy a computer that goes wide or you buy a computer that goes tall. But basically when you buy it and it goes wide, a screen unrolls. You know, it's one of those flexible screens and the screen unrolls and just gets wider. It's freaking crazy. Crazy looking. You know, it still had, like, it wasn't like super flat and good looking. It looked like, you know, the middle of the little Samsung foldable phones where on that screen you have some like waves and stuff in it because it folds and it's gonna naturally, that plastic is gonna develop some, it's not gonna be super flat. So it kind of had that in it. Definitely playable, I think, definitely usable. So when I travel, I'm a software developer, so when I travel, I usually take like an extra monitor with, depending on where I'm going. If I'm going to my office, which I'm going next week, I'll I'll have extra monitors there, but I like to have an extra monitor when I'm working and stuff. So if I'm working in a coffee shop, or if I'm going somewhere where I'm actually gonna actually work, you know, co-working space or something like that, I have like a flat IPS, I think it's IPS or whatever, a little flat monitor that's I think it's only like 1080p. I've been looking for a 4K one, but it just connects via USB, and it gets power via the USB-C cable as well. So, and I just set it up next to my machine, so simple enough for me. Somebody start shooting the Doshifo, please. Somebody please start shooting the Doshifo. Are we going to get contested? There he is.
À tous les bâtiments, concentrez le tir sur la cible.
He's 7 something. All right, I'm going to put some torpedoes in that smoke before I get too far away. There's the Doshifo.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire ennemi. J'ai besoin de donner des reconnaissances. Nous avons été détectés. Dégâts critiques au moteur. Problème résolu, chef.
I can't hit him, he can't hit me. Oh, but they can hit me. We're gonna head over towards Alpha, I think. Even though we do have like 2 destroyers in between. Andrea, Doria. Out of range. Okay. What about Colorado? You're just going sideways? Or kind of coming in a little bit? Still going to stay out of range. Looks like the Doshifo went to the other side of this island. He's probably going to try and, if I guess, let me guess what he's going to do. He's trying to come to the bottom side of this island right here. And trying to cap it. He doesn't. I don't know if he's going to realize that we're back in the cap. He might as soon as he gets in here. But then again, our twisting track is kind of showing out here, which is probably the Venom. Is it Venom? Fubuki? No, Venom. I don't know where the Fubuki is. Oh, Fubuki's down by A. There's the Venom. We're gonna get spotted soon, so. Oh, we hit him pretty good there. Caused a little fire. Wonder if he's... Looks like his rudder or his propeller's out. Maybe rudder too. Oh.
Destroyer ennemi coulé.
We got one of the destroyers. Gotta find the Fubuki. Where he's hiding. Oh, the Venom took out the Glessonaire. The torpedoes, I guess. Post-death kill. Oh, there's Fubuki.
Concentrez le tir sur le navire ennemi.
Oh.
La victoire est à notre portée.
Where did the Doshifa? Oh, Doshifa's all the way over there by Charlie. I'm going to let my team take care of Mutsu out there. I'm going to cut back here towards Charlie. Hit a speed boost.
La victoire est à notre portée.
Boost des moteurs activé.
So I looked up and I was like, all right, well, tell me what the best item is from CES. You know, who considers the best item? And I have to kind of agree because I did see this one. This was this, if you haven't seen it yet, it's a vacuum, right? A robot vacuum, which nothing new about a robot vacuum. But this one climbs stairs and vacuums the stairs for you. And I was like, what? Not only does it climb stairs, it's not like it has like 2 legs and it like hops up in between the stairs. I was like, what? That thing is crazy. Yeah, it vacuums the stairs as it goes up, and it's autonomous, and it's got wheel legs, so it's actually got like 2 legs, but it's standing on wheels, so like it just balances there, like I don't know, so like it rolls like a regular vacuum, but then it just deploys its legs in order to climb stairs. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. It's a cool little ship. Oh shit, he died.
Générateur de fumée enclenché.
I gotta get out of here. I can't see him anymore. I smoked up thinking that, you know, that guy was gonna follow me. Or thinking that that other cruiser was going to spot for me. This is one of those cruisers that's, he's gonna like run around in circles, you know, like he sat at the back of the map for I don't know how long, and now he knows there's a destroyer there. He's gonna like run around and not let us torpedo him and try and cut back towards us and spot us. So we just gotta be careful. He'll get wiped out eventually. Can't believe that, like, we've had some of the caps for so long, but yet the other team is like doing pretty well, you know. Guess they've kind of dominated over here at Charlie, and that one battleship is holding them off.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Told you he's like gonna turn. There's another battleship in there. There he is. All smoked up. Nothing to do. There's that other destroyer going all the way to the back. We're going to win anyway. We're at 967 now. They're making way for Bravo now, but it's too little too late. Hopefully we hit the end. No, he's too fast. Sped up too fast. I was afraid of that. Yep. Only 4,000 damage there. 9 targets hit. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to be a super good one for this mission, but let's see what we did for missions. We got 500 ribbons. We're at 240, so halfway there. Set 500,000 damage to ships by setting fire. Only 35,000. I'm going to go back and try and get Cookie Jar. We haven't made much progress there. We freaking devstruck twice. And then we played a destroyer that just didn't hang very well. If we're gonna do Cookie Jar, I mean, I don't know that we're gonna be able to do Cookie Jar, but let's take the Mutsu. Right? I think we want the catapult fighters because I think it's AA is pretty lousy if we get into certain matches here. Yeah, AA is pretty lousy on the ship, so. What else do we have? Agano. Agano's a good one, but Texas is a good one. We'll take Mutsu for now. Come on, Cookie Jar. Come on, Cookie Jar. Yeah, so I don't know if they didn't really show it. They showed it kind of working on like normal stairs. I don't know if it's going to work on carpet, spiral. I don't know if it'll work on like if you have a spiral staircase or whatever. Yeah, like, and I don't know, you know, the whole details. So it would be kind of cool, you know, because I have a 2-story house, and of course we have to vacuum the stairs now. We have a robot vac downstairs and a robot vac upstairs. It doesn't do the whole upstairs, it just does a little part of it, but downstairs it pretty much does the whole downstairs and just turns on at night, does that, and then, you know, we empty it in the morning. It's one of the old styles, so it doesn't have the whole self-emptying thing. Yeah, we got Cookie Jar. Yeah.
All my supply waterways. Present preparation has come to a halt. We need to drive away his forces.
Now we got to set things on fire. So as we go forward here, I'm gonna like set one ship on fire. As soon as that's on fire, I'm gonna set work towards another ship and try to set that on fire.
Fear not, my elves have developed new shells. Take them, they will help you smash through it.
Okay, we got 2 fires in the Yamato. Did we put it out yet? Oh man, me and somebody else rocked him. I mean, we did 65,000 damage almost, and he's on fire. Okay, he didn't put it out right away. So now we're going to Sevastopol. Try and set a fire there. Because damage has to come from fires for that thing, I'm pretty sure. Not just from like HE shells. From the actual resulting fire. So like I could shoot the... We got 1 fire on the Sevastopol. Did he put it out already? Is it on still? It's still on fire, okay. Let's get a fire on the Lugdunum. I mean, we could shoot the Omaha, but we'll kill him, and we won't get the fire from it. You know, it's not going to, like, result in a lot of damage, so. Come on. Okay. Now we'll do this Lugdunum next. As long as that one sets on fire, but we're going to be kind of aimed this way. Oh, we killed him. That one's going well because it's still on fire, Sevastopol. I don't want Omaha. We might be killing these guys too fast. 3, 2. I think our fire got put out on Lugdunum. Or on the ship over there, so Sevastopol. Yeah, I don't see our damage going up anymore. So I think ours got put out. So we did set Lugdunum on fire. I'm gonna shoot Sevastopol if he's still alive when my guns reload. Nope. Lugdunum then. Lugdunum.
The blockade is down, but plenty of baddies are still out there. Let's push on.
Yeah, I don't know how much I would trust the whole, like, those legs look. I mean, it looks like it was designed pretty well, but like, yeah, everybody kind of agrees that that was the best thing at the show, the coolest thing, or I guess they just said best thing in the show. It's like what I asked, and so yeah, the searches came up and said that one was the best in the show, and I mean I agree. I think it was really innovative. I mean, some of the other stuff was like okay, but it didn't really. I don't think it really had much appeal overall. Like one of them that is really cool, but not quite there yet, not ready for like market is like what is that, Boston Dynamics or whatever. They have like this human type robot that is cool. I just don't think it's ready to, like, it was almost like a demo, not like they were ready to like start selling this to the public, right? So yeah, that one is like it's just not ready quite yet. It was, but it will probably turn out to be something pretty cool. That's kind of the way I would classify that Boston Dynamics, the robot thing. Apparently, there were a lot of robots that I saw in the videos that I saw. Lots of robots. Robot type, type things. How much, like, some of them reminded me of, if you're my age and you used to watch morning cartoons and you watch the Jetsons. Do you remember Rosie, the robot maid that they had? One of them, I don't remember who it was. They had a robot maid, and I was just like, Rosie. They have to call it Rosie. I don't know what they called it, but I was just like, it needs to be called Rosie. Hanna-Barbera, the Jetsons coming true in 2026. Wow. Yeah, not, some of those not quite ready for prime time, but the worst thing in the show was Samsung. They call it the Bespoke AI Family Hub refrigerator. Isn't like I have a Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. My family and I, we like it. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's cool. We don't use it like it needs to be used. We don't have it connected to our calendars and stuff like that. So we don't use it for all that. It said it was supposed to, when we got it, it said it was supposed to be able to like look at the inventory and tell you what's in your fridge. It never did that. It was never, you can see what's inside your fridge a little bit, but first of all, we're Apple people, so it didn't really work with our Apple very much, I don't think, or we never really connected it very well. Maybe it does work with Apple, I just didn't. So, yeah, there's that, and then oh, see, he's going to turn in as soon as we launch those torpedoes. He turns in and he gets his 3 off at us. Look at that. Isn't that just shit? But my torpedoes reload pretty fast, so guess what? Oh, my secondary's got you. I was about to have that torpedo reloaded, so. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I didn't really like watch a lot of it. I was kind of like, eh. Apparently this one uses like AI computer vision to monitor food levels. Like when we bought ours, they said it was going to be able to do all this stuff. And I never really worried about hooking it up to do all that stuff. I don't really care. It's kind of cool to have the image on the screen or whatever. And we do use it occasionally for, like we'll play some music on there or whatever in the kitchen. Because it has a speaker. We don't use like any of the voice activated stuff. But apparently, you know, Samsung, and I don't know if it's gonna, if it happens in my fridge, I'm gonna be pissed, but it hasn't happened yet. It's gonna start putting ads on the fridges. And I'm like, nope. Like listen, I am the type of person that I don't want ads. I'll pay, I don't care. I get like anything that I have, I pay for like YouTube Premium so that I don't get ads when I'm watching YouTube, because like, and I don't mind paying, right? Like, hey, you're not going to make the money on the ads for me. I'm okay with that. I'll pay a couple of dollars. And I feel like it's kind of cool because when I watch people's videos, you know, people, apparently people like when they get premium users watching them because they make pretty decent money from it, I guess. I don't know, because I'm not a YouTube partner. But, yeah, I don't want ads, you know, like do not put ads on my shit, right? Unless there's a way to opt out of them. I will not buy your product. I absolutely do not. I despise ads. And the weird part is, you know, the AI that I do for work is kind of in the marketing space, right? So I just realized, and I just hate ads. I think they're just, maybe I watched too many growing up as a kid, you know, like all the ads that were on TV, so much stuff marketed us kids when we were growing up, you know, from Transformers and G.I. Joe and all the little, you know, I would never call them dolls when I was a kid. They still, you know, like, come on, I'm a dude. I don't play with dolls. But I sure as hell played with some G.I. Joes and some Transformers. Sure as hell played with some G.I. Joes and Transformers all the time. Starscream and He-Man and, oh my God, what was the name of the He-Man's, you know, he had like that tiger riding saber-tooth tiger or some shit that he rode on. I don't remember. And then there was the He-Man character. Wow, we just took that shit out of the shores out like one salvo. I hope we're gonna have enough damage from fires to fulfill that thing now. I need to. We got 3 minutes left on our video. Sorry I wasn't paying attention. If this video stops before the match stops, I will quickly restart it, and hopefully we'll just have like minimal downtime. Oh my God, we're just freaking slaughtering these guys. I didn't look up because I do need to reduce damage for 70 seconds. Oh, I did 2 already. Damn it, I had done 1 already. Well, we're gonna waste 1. Hopefully we don't die as a result. Oops, I hit my microphone. Sorry about that. Oh man, ship is cleaning up right now. Mutsu, man. If only our torpedoes, if only our guns reloaded just a little tiny bit faster. Let's shoot the Colorado. I'm going to start moving forward because these 2 ships are not going to be, we're going to be dead soon, and we're not going to have anything else to shoot, so let's pull it forward. I got about 1 minute left before the PlayStation stops my video, and I'll have to restart the new one, restart it really fast. But you guys, it'll be seamless for you guys because I'll just edit them together. You'll just have a little bit of a cut there where, you know, hopefully you don't miss any of the action. I doubt it because I'll be busy hitting the button. But we may end this match, so if we do, Colorado's going to die here in like a second. We have 30 seconds left in the video. If so, I'm going to tell you bye now, and I won't start a new video. So, in fact, Colorado's dead. Tell you what, real quick, I am going to start a new video. So I'm just going to cut, and then I want to look at the scores and stuff with you guys. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, new recording here. So yeah, I think we got our, I'm looking at the sword with the 50. I think we got it. We got 418,967 damage with the Mutsu on Cookie Jar. 14 set on fires. 9 destroyed. Whew, we were killing it. Yeah, 21 secondary hit. 1 torpedo hit. We were second place. Tiger 59 came in first place. And we got our Shakedown Trials 1 complete. Yay! So that'll be the end of this episode, guys. We'll pick back up with the next Shakedown Trials number 2 in the next episode. Thanks for watching.